You don't want to miss it.
It's gonna be unforgettable.
You're invited to Degrassi Ultimate Cast Party Weekend. 4 weekends of every Degrassi episode ever, hosted by your favorite cast member. Plus, sneak peeks, exclusive minis, and even some special guests.
What'd I miss?
Don't miss a minute. Degrassi Ultimate Cast Party Weekend. Join the party every weekend starting next Friday night at 6 Eastern.
Best known for playing Manny Santos on Degrassi, this is a deep dive of Cassie Steele. As a huge Degrassi fan, I obviously wanted to yap about Cassie because she was always my fave. And also because these pictures are very MySpace 2007 coded, so she realistically could be a deep dive subject. Cassandra Ray Steele was born on December 2nd, 1989 in Toronto, Ontario. She has a younger sister named Alexa, who Degrassi fans knew better as Alex Steele. When she was in first grade, Cassie started writing poetry and taking singing lessons. Her childhood also consisted of dance and gymnastics classes. Fun fact, the reason she started acting was because it was something to do during the weekends when the gym wasn't open. Her acting career began in 2001 when she started appearing in commercials. That same year, she auditioned for the role of Manny Santos in Degrassi: The Next Generation. She was a main cast member who appeared in 128 episodes from season 1 until season 9. She started the show when she was 11 and rapped when she was 20, last appearing in Degrassi Takes Manhattan. A rumor that gets spread a lot is that Cassie auditioned for High School Musical but couldn't take the role because her schedule for Degrassi kept her so busy. A fan site called Cassie Steele Online has stated that Cassie went on a radio show back in the day and debunked this rumor at some point. On August 7, 2004, she and Aubrey Graham, now better known to the world as Drake, visited the Tucson Mall in Tucson, Arizona to sign autographs and meet fans as part of the Degrassi On Tour event. Credit for this picture goes to Kari's Degrassi blog. Cassie's debut album, How Much for Happy, was released in Canada on March 15, 2005, and in the US 1 month later on April 26, 2005. She wrote 12 out of the 13 songs featured on this album. Although this album only had 2 singles, Bluebird and Famous, the album still went gold in Canada. In the US, things were a little bit more complicated. How Much for Happy was available on iTunes for a few months before getting pulled because of distribution issues. As of 2026, the album is back on iTunes and YouTube. Yes, fun fact, if you look up Cassie Steele on Apple Music right now, the only thing you're going to be able to listen to is Patterns, her EP from 2014, and a few singles, also from that time. Cassie, if you happen to stumble upon this video, girly, let me tell you, America yearns for a Destructo doll. At least. Starting in 2008, she appeared in 3 Degrassi movies: Degrassi Spring Break, Degrassi Goes Hollywood, and Degrassi Takes Manhattan. When I say Cassie Steele on a Degrassi soundtrack, the first song that probably comes to mind is Life is a Show from Degrassi Goes Hollywood. In 2009, she began focusing on her music career once again. Her second album, Destructo Doll, was released on July 21st, 2009. Like her previous album, this one also was certified gold in Canada. 2 singles, Mr. Coulson and Go Dark, were released. Personally, I remember being very obsessed with Mr. Coulson. Also in 2009, she appeared in 5 episodes of the Canadian show Instant Star, where she played a character named Blue. In 2012, Cassie starred in a show called The LA Complex as Abby Vargas. About this role, she told College Magazine, "I played Manny for so long, it was hard for me to switch from that teenage role to young adult. The LA Complex only lasted 2 seasons. In April of that year, she released an EP called Shifty. In April 2014, she released another single called Mad. I was obsessed with this song, this music video, the lyric video, everything. An EP called Patterns was released on August 12, 2014. Dreams was easily my favorite song on this project. Since 2014, she has voiced the characters Tammy and Trisha on the show Rick and Morty. She starred in a Lifetime movie called Sorority Surrogate. Slight Degrassi connection here, but you can be the judge of that. Her boyfriend in that movie is played by Daniel Kelly, aka Owen Milligan from Degrassi. Internet spaces consider this a Degrassi reunion, but in my opinion, it's not really. See, Cassie left the show in season 9, and Daniel Kelly first appeared in season 10, so Manny and Owen never interacted. The actors were just on the same show, but at different times. We did get a very famous Degrassi reunion, though, later on in 2018, when Drake reunited the majority of the cast to appear in his music video for I'm Upset. Fun fact, Ryan Cooley, aka JT York, thought it was a scam, so he didn't show up. I think about that music video so much, and to be honest, I'm not even a Drake fan, but when I think about that video, I'm like, wow. Aubrey Drake Graham, thank you for that. In 2019, it was announced that Cassie would provide the voice of Rhea in Raya and the Last Dragon, but the role was eventually recast with Kelly Marie Tran instead. This decision was made because Rhea's character had undergone some shifts and Cassie's voice just didn't embody these changes, according to the film's producer. Getting into the personal life side of this deep dive, she married Trent Garrett in 2018, but they ended up divorcing in 2020. She has a son with her boyfriend. In 2021, Cassie reunited with Miriam McDonald, aka Emma from Degrassi, for an Instagram Live. In 2022, Cassie launched a line of thongs in collaboration with Hot Lava. This was obviously a reference to her iconic Degrassi character, Manny Santos, and the forever iconic line,
"Want to hear my mission? I want to be hot."
In an interview with Nylon in 2022, she reflected on her time on Degrassi by saying, "I feel that being part of Degrassi, you don't really understand it when you're a part of it. It's hard to quantify what the cultural big deal is. So I feel like I'm still a little removed from it, but it's always really fun to see people's reactions. When I was doing a lot more music, I had a lot of people who were coming to my shows that were big fans who had seen me through Degrassi. And I was always really thankful that they had taken such an interest in me that they wanted to go to my shows and buy my music." In 2025, it was announced that there's going to be a documentary about every single iteration of Degrassi that ever existed, and it's going to be called Degrassi Whatever It Takes. However, as of right now, the only cast members really signed on for this are Drake, Shanae Grimes, aka Shanae Grimes Beach, aka Darcy, Jake Epstein, aka Craig, Shane Kipple, aka Spinner, Miriam McDonald, aka Emma, Melinda Shankar, aka Allie, and Jordan Todesy, aka Adam. So famously missing from this lineup is a lot of people, but the ones coming to my head right away are Cassie Steele, who played Manny Santos, obviously, and Lauren Collins, who played Paige. That's all I really have to say about the Degrassi documentary. Even though I probably will watch, it's kind of like, oh, I wish Cassie was gonna be in it because obviously she is one of my faves. And I'm also kind of sad about Lauren too, because I feel like Paige is like a character that everyone thinks about. Whether you like Paige or you hate Paige, you think about her. In 2026, she's still kind of active on TikTok here and there. She lives in Colorado. Speaking to Nylon about the move, Cassie said, "I've done my time in LA. I just wanted a change of scenery." So yeah, she's mainly just focusing on being a mom now. So I guess that's fun. Her Insta, if you want to keep up with her, is at Cassandra Steele. Her TikTok is at I Steal Things, but Steele as in Cassie Steele. Ending this with a shout out to all the amazing Degrassi fan sites on the internet. Because without you guys, I wouldn't have all the footage that I have recollected for this deep dive. Rolling the credits. Thank you all.